tedious, insufferable, meddling.
How was I to know it wasn't just scrap paper, you devil of a man? It was all just scribbles.
Scribbles? Call my symphony scribbles! Get out! Stay out!
Oh, that's the end, madam. I am leaving this house of horrors.
Sophie, what happened? Oh, my goodness, let me help you.
It's just too much, too much.
I think you were right. It will be best when Mr. Beethoven leaves.
He's leaving?
He finds the weather here too cold now. He said he may go to Baden. And I've been thinking I might teach piano again. It would be enough to keep us. And you'd be happier, too, wouldn't you?
Well, it can't be too soon for me, madam. Oh, if he stays, I go. He's a beast, madam. He's a beast. He has utterly no rules of conduct.
People like Mr. Beethoven don't follow rules. They make their own.
Do you know how it feels to say to people, face me, write it down, I'm deaf? You don't know. How could you know?
Calm yourself. You have work to do.
How can I admit to losing the one sense which ought to be more perfect in me than anyone? A sense which I once possessed in the highest perfection, a perfection few in my profession enjoy or have ever enjoyed.
I know. I know.
For 6 years now, 6 years I've suffered. Made even worse by senseless physicians deceiving me, giving me false hope. Do you know what humiliation I feel standing next to that young boy who hears a violin in the distance? And I hear nothing, I hear nothing. I live alone. Like a man who's been banished.
I knocked, but you didn't hear me. My father designed this. Not all physicians are quacks.
Thank you.
Try it. Can you hear me?
You should be in bed, gatekeeper. Don't keep my hours.
Good night.
Good night, Christoph.
Good evening. Come in.
Sophie, you look wonderful.
Well, it's no thanks to you, Master Kurt. That man upstairs will put me in an early grave.
Oh, how are my two favorite ladies? Good evening, good evening. My invitation from Mr. Beethoven himself. He's to be performing his new symphony in 2 weeks, and I'm to be part of the orchestra. My classmates are wild with envy.
Sometimes, Kurt, I think we've suffered Mr. Beethoven for only your benefit.
Oh, now, don't be like that. It's for your benefit as well. How many people will be able to say they heard the first informal rehearsal of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony under their own roof?
If there still is a roof after this night, I don't know how I'll ever get the children to sleep. Come along now. Sasha, Lucy, time for bed. Good night. Good night. Christoph, you too. Mother. Now.
Why have you stopped?
The notes are far too high. We can't possibly do it.
Oh, write it down, write it down.
It is too high.
It is not too high. It is perfect. It's your voice that's not perfect.
Tell him there must be some changes made.
Yeah, right, now, don't go moaning to him. He'll do you no good. Ladies, my dear ladies, if I didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be here.
You, Mr. Beethoven, are a tyrant. Is he not?
What'd you say?
You are a tyrant.
Well, I am a tyrant because I am right. The way God is right.
Well, then we must go on torturing ourselves in the name of God.
Yes, please.
Wer ein Rose war Berlungen, eines Freundes Träumlein.
No, we're not together. I can feel it. You're not much of a violinist. The strings won't miss you. Conduct, I'll watch.
Ja, wer auch nur eine Seele seinen Aufhänge der Rundfunk.
Come, Christoph.
Diesem Punkt.
What are you doing? Why are you crying?
You must feel it, too. Your music would make anyone cry.
Composers don't cry. Composers are made of fire. No. Wait. Join us.
Please. Well, young man, are you coming to the concert? Anyone who puts up with all his nonsense should be rewarded.
Right, of course. Gatekeeper and his mother will have tickets.
You!
There! I need that shirt for the concert tomorrow. It does me no good at the water.
Oh, at least it will be clean, which is more than I can say for your mouth.
Yeah?
Is that all the thanks I get? I spent all morning cleaning your wretched manuscripts.
And, madam, I spent all afternoon putting them back in the right order.
You are a despicable man. You'll be lucky if my husband doesn't come and finish you off.
Send him over. I'll put him out of his misery. There's a my shirts are too stiff. The room is a mess. And you won't learn.
What sort of a mood is he in?
Not a great one.
Stay away from my paper.
had enough of you. Find your own blessed housekeeper. I'd rather work with the devil himself.
The devil wouldn't have you. Good riddance. Where's my new coat? That's where you were all morning and afternoon, wasn't it? At the tailor's. You certainly weren't here helping me. How can I be ready for the concert tomorrow? I'm surrounded by half-wits. Where is the coat?
It wasn't ready. It won't be ready on time.
No, don't stand there nodding your head like a metronome. I want my new coat. Wait, now, where is it? It won't be ready. What do you mean it won't be ready?